The secret spraying operations, 1950s and 1960s. If you don't believe the government is not putting something in our food, vaccines or whatever, if you don't believe our government would do this to us, just listen to this right here. If you don't believe the government is experimenting on people. During the Cold War, the U.S. Army Chemical Corps launched a program called Operation Large Coverage, LAC. The goal was to test how biological or chemical weapons would disperse through the air over populated urban areas if the Soviet Union ever attacked. The methods. In cities like St. Louis, Minneapolis, and Winnipeg, the military used motorized blowers mounted on the roofs of low-income public housing complexes, from the backs of station wagons and from airplanes to release a thick chemical fog. The cover story. Local officials and residents were told that the military was testing a smoke screen that could hide the city from Russian bombers. The main chemical. The primary substance sprayed was zinc cadmium sulfide. It was a fine fluorescent powder used because its particle size matched biological germs and it glowed under ultraviolet light, making it easy for scientists to track how far it drifted. The radiation connection. For decades, the government insisted the spray was completely harmless. However, the program sparked massive outrage when details were declassified in the 1990s, and subsequent independent investigations raised serious alarms. Cadmium toxicity. Cadmium is now recognized as a known human carcinogen. Decades after the spraying, residents of targeted areas such as the Pruitt IGOE housing complex in St. Louis reported unusually high rates of rare cancers, thyroid issues, and premature deaths. The radioactive material theory. Declassified research by scientists like Dr. Lisa Martino Taylor revealed that the military officials who designed the St. Louis aerosol experiments were the nation's leading experts in radiological warfare. Her findings strongly suggested that the military mixed radioactive particles into the zinc cadmium sulfide powder to see how a radiological fog would behave in an urban environment, treating the local population as unwitting test subjects. While the military has admitted to spraying the chemical carcinogens, the full extent of whether active radiation was mixed into the aerosol remains a subject of intense investigation and legal pushback by affected communities seeking compensation and answers. There you go, friends.